Rob Schenck here, your missionary to Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., but far from my geographic mission field. I'm in Tampa, Florida, attending the Republican National Convention. And I've got to say right out of the gate how grateful I am to my friend Jay Sekulow, his son Jordan Sekulow, and the whole team at the American Center for Law and Justice for hosting me here in Tampa. They arranged for me to have these credentials so that I could enjoy all of the activities that are surrounding this epic event. And so many thanks to Jay and to his team for their warm hospitality here in Florida. Of course, my heart, thoughts, and prayers are with our friends in New Orleans. I came here from New Orleans after preaching at one of our anchor churches, the Believer's Life Family Church, one of the great churches in the New Orleans area. Pastors Randy and Kathy Salufo, longtime friends of our ministry. And boy, my heart is with them. They're trusting the Lord because they're facing the full impact of that storm now, as are so many others on the north coast of the Gulf. And so we're trusting the Lord with them. You know, they are much better prepared than they were several years ago when Katrina hit. But still, you know, the trauma's still there, and they're sure to face some consequences. So I hope your thoughts and your prayers are with them. We're certainly trusting God. I prayed with them on Sunday, and they have great faith, and so we're joining our faith with theirs. But today here in Tampa is a big day, and so my thoughts are here as well because we're anticipating a number of big things today, especially the address to the delegates by Ann Romney. And if you're interested in the softer side of the Romney equation, you're going to want to listen to the remarks of Ann Romney to the conference attendees here, the convention attendees. She is really an impressive person. I've met her personally, as I have her husband, of course, Mitt Romney, a number of times. I've been with both of them and with each individually. They are very impressive people, but especially Ann Romney because of her big heart. She's a very sharp person. And she has such a big heart for family, for our country and our culture. She's a very tender-hearted person. Of course, she's faced her own struggles, including her battle with MS. And she'll bring all of that richness to her address to the convention tonight. So I hope you'll be watching it. But watch for somebody else who will be addressing the delegates here, too. And that is this man. You may not know his name. I think you soon will. You can see him next to President Obama. His name is Arthur Davis. And I have met him personally. He's a former congressman from Alabama and an advocate for the sanctity of human life. In fact, I served on a panel with him some years ago. It was a Democratic function, and I was there as an advocate for the sanctity of human life, and so was he. And as we talked, I realized how much we had in common. First, he is a Christian brother, so we have that, the deepest thing in common. But he is also a passionate defender of the sanctity of human life inside and outside the womb. And I wondered back then how he could manage that on the other side of the political equation. But in fact, he has made a big change. He's become a Republican. And he's going to be addressing this convention tonight as a new member of the Republican Party. So that should be very interesting to hear Arthur Davis and track him, because I think he has a lot to say to us about a lot of things, and especially to those who may support President Obama. He'll be speaking to that tonight. So watch that and follow everything here on my Twitter page. If you haven't signed up, make sure that you're receiving my tweets. Also, our Faith in Action page. If you want to get the real gutsy stuff, I'm going to let it all loose on my own personal Facebook page, Rob Schenck. So make sure that you've signed up there and check out my blog as well, revrobshank.com. I'll be posting there too. For now, I got to let you go, but I'll be checking in with you tomorrow. So please be in prayer for me. I'm here as a missionary, not as a delegate. I'm doing gospel work here, and I'll be telling you about that too, both in print and in these videos. So let's keep meeting together. God bless.